At the time, the biggest thing about the lockout was that NBA fans didn't get to watch basketball until Christmas Day of 2011. And for those who remember it, it sucked. After the spectacle that was the 2011 finals, people were craving more basketball, and with college ball not slated to start till November, fans found other ways to get their fix. This led to arguably the most important effect of the lockout, the long overdue surge of interest in foreign players and foreign leagues. And not just on the part of the fans, it affected front offices around the league as well. Once it was announced that a CBA had not been agreed upon and the league would lock out, it wasn't just the fans who lost their favorite sport. It was also the players. Not every player in the league wanted to take long vacations like some of the big names did, and despite the lucrative pay scale that comes with being a pro athlete, a lot of them couldn't afford to do it. A minimum contract in the NBA in 2011 was around $300,000. After federal taxes, city and state jock taxes, 401k contributions, and agent fees were deducted, this meant those players made around $100,000 a year. Still a great salary, but with premium rent in big cities, food expenses, and in some cases, childcare, these guys weren't going to be spending 3 months in Cancun drinking margaritas poolside while the bills racked up. They had to find work. This led to a mass movement to foreign leagues, where any NBA player could earn a premium deal with a team, and a shortened season and flexible contracts meant they could leave and return to the NBA once the lockout was over. Players traveled all over the world, from Australia to China to Greece, Turkey, Spain, and more. At the time, foreign scouting had already become more of a focus, but this tipped the scale tremendously. Foreign players got to see and play against NBA talent in person, and scouts who were desperate to find new talent in the gap between seasons turned their eyes to those foreign games, where they discovered a lot of exciting young players they had never heard of before. While yes, lots of people, including scouts, went to these games to watch the NBA guys play, that time revolutionized the future of the league. Players and scouts alike left foreign leagues in December buzzing about a scoring machine and a defensive stalwart from France, a slippery German point guard, a Croatian stretch forward, a 16-year-old Australian combo guard, and most notably, a 17-year-old Greek kid who, despite very average, if not below average play, had all the tools to become a future star in the NBA. Increased attention on these guys changed the draft and scouting process forever. Don't believe me? Just look at the drafts in the years following 2011. In 2012, only one foreign player, Evan Fournier, that scoring machine from France I mentioned before, cracked the first round. Starting in 2013 though, foreign players littered the first round of every draft. The 2013 draft set a record for most international players to be taken in the first round with 10. The record was broken again in 2016 when 12 international prospects were taken in the first round. If you look at the league today, a foreign-born player has won the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year awards for the last 3 seasons. One of them won the Finals MVP this past year. Hell, the reigning Rookie of the Year decided to play in an Australian league over going to college. Yeah, there were some eligibility issues, but that's been a rarity in the past. America wasn't the only beneficiary though. Basketball has been on the rise all over the globe ever since the 2011 lockout. Having some of the sport's greatest talents become more accessible to foreign fans sparked new interest in international players and helped mold international player development programs, as foreign players who made it to the NBA were determined to give back and help other players succeed as they had. Fast forward to today, and people were worried about Team USA in the Olympics because of this. America lost to a Nigerian team chock full of NBA players. They faced French, Spanish, and Australian teams loaded with league talent as well. Yes, Team USA came through and won the gold in the end, but it may have been won on the most even playing field we've ever seen in an international setting. And all of that is thanks to the lockout.